You have not enough minerals. 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 You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough.
The firstborn shall persevere.
You have not enough minerals.
Give us. We serve with pride. Give us your combat.
I'm here in the shadows.
Iron shall be reclaimed.
You require Vespine gas.
We Najakar, come. Give us your command. Let your Where shall we march?
You have not enough. You have not enough minerals.
Dimensional strings attuned.
You have not enough minerals.
We interpret.
You have not enough minerals.
An omen.
You have not enough minerals.
To glory. Pour.
You hug.
Give us. Where shall we march?
Research complete.
An omen.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough.
I am here in the shadows. I am here.
You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals.
We meet our fate.
You must construct additional pylons.
Let our enemy know our fury. I am.
You have not enough minerals.
No. Let us begin. A window.
I am Europe.
How can I...
Assault de Templari. In the heart of darkness. Assault.
How can...
Assault de Templari.
You must construct additional pylons. Research complete. Mineral field.
The enemy has discovered us. We meet our fate.
Research upgrade complete. Mineral field. Mineral field. You must place that in a power field. You have not enough minerals. Enough minerals. Our pylon is under attack. You have not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Assault. We embrace the glory.
minerals. You have not enough 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 minerals. Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals.
The firstborn shall persevere.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Let your will be heard.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Come, give us your iron. Where? Yes,
I am here
Executor.
in the shadows.
Let.
Require physical gas.
Let your. We serve. Yeah. Come. Let.
You require.
You have not. You have not enough minerals.
Oracle perceived. An error. An error. A word short.
You have not enough minerals.
Very.
additional pylons. We must assault.
We seek assault.
I return to serve. You must construct additional.
The merging is complete.
The threads of fate lie bare.
Not enough. You require more Vespine gas.
The enemy has discovered us.
De Templari.
I return to serve. You require more Vespine gas.
Assault. My life foot.
We embrace the glory of battle.
The stars align.
Research complete.
We are
You have not enough minerals.
An omen.
I return to serve.
Terrible. The early Zergling runway was painful. I think it was okay. He lost like 20 links and killed like 3 workers or so. I think that was actually fine. Like workers active, I was okay up until like 40, which is the natural turning point. And I had mined a little bit more in this area. The Zergling run by, I think, is almost always bait. Unless you have enough links to kill my third or a significant amount of worker, like links to split in 2 bases, but he didn't. So I think actually it was okay. Like the main issue is just my god-awful micro in both games. The army value here was fine too. I had enough cannons. I think I have like another like 700-800 like minerals in static defense, which is very helpful. So, and then he is like reinforcing across the map, which means this should be about like 600-700 lower when it comes to realistic fighting. I have Storm Immortal. I lost 2 of my Archons on the right side. I lost my Prism pretty much for free. I didn't have any stasis wards. Like, I think my position was really fine. I scouted everything that I needed to, saw drone count on the fort, saw the lack of a hive. I knew it was Roach Hydra, so I theoretically, like, I guess I thought it was going to be like drops or something. Maybe I should have checked for Overlord speed then I can save like 150 minerals. I also only was 6 gate for some reason instead of 8. Or maybe I lost my gates on the right side too fast. So I was struggling spending my cash a little bit because I went cannons before 8 gate. I thought I already went 8 gate, which is bad, but oh well, it is what it is. We probably get another chance if Solar beats Shin and I get to beat Cham. I think Solar will beat Cham. Why don't you play 2 Robo with this? I can. I prefer playing single Robo with it, to be honest. What does RSL stand for? Revive StarCraft League, I think. And thank you, NTS Ader, for the Prime subscription. Ay, freaking sucks. Probably should leave this thing, or should I keep it open? I don't know.
Go down. It looks like there's a new one here to replace it, but the Zerg units are just killing this off so fast. GG. Shin take.
Yeah.
To start off Group C.
Yeah, I really like some of the ideas that Harstem was playing with, especially there in game number 2, but Shin just hitting a very sharp timing attack was basically able to knock him over, you know? I mean,
I wonder how long it takes for the next match to start. Do they have a quick... do they have a high pace? I don't know. I haven't watched enough of it yet. Like, they have a guy dedicated to just doing vetoes, so I reckon they're gonna be pretty quick going into the next match. I'd be shocked if they don't. Okay, we'll just watch a bit of the next game, I guess. Ay. Oh, commercial break in progress, whatever. Okay, we'll wait then. I wonder if I'm supposed to leave this thing. Are you allowed to cast games? I don't know. I think we can just restream it. Okay, I don't think they care. I think there's like a 10% chance that Cham beats Solar in a best of 3. Let's see if Aligalak agrees with me there. Whoa. Actually, Aligalak gives Cham a 34% chance to beat Solar in a best of 3. The last time they played, Cham actually won. And that was 7 days ago. Holy crap. Cham is a ZVZ king. But it's actually pretty... What the hell? 28. He's a much better ZVZ than any other matchup. Huh. That is crazy, huh? The king of ZVZ. What does polling market give Harstem to get out? There's no way there's bets going on in this match, is there? Of course there is, actually. The betting degeneracy has really gone wild. No, there's no StarCraft stuff you can bet on. Cool. Why do you have a Stroll poster? What the hell is a Stroll poster? Cap, do you think with stays and the 2 Archons you hold there, did the Archon drop not get enough done? No, it's fine. I think with Stasis and Archon I actually hold. At the Copa. And they're still doing commercial breaks. Chat says you have a Lance Stroll poster. What the hell is Lance Stroll? I don't have a poster of Lance Stroll. I don't. He's a driver for Canada. Yeah, I'd never have a Canadian up on my wall. Surreal. Absolutely surreal. Was it best of 3 or best of 5? Best of 3. Are hackers still on ladder? So there are some freeze hackers on the ladder, yeah. But they're being banned at a relatively decent pace from what I saw. Finger, dim in the light. And I spent all night stuck on puzzle. Why are we still waiting? I wonder what maps they play on, or what servers they play on. Solar versus Cham. Cham is in Mexico. Is that considered central? Central, or I guess it depends where you live in Mexico, no? I feel like Cham lived in Mexico City, but I could be wrong about that. That would be central, right? Closest to central. I don't even know where the servers are, to be honest. The Blizzard server for central. Freaking Kansas or something? Kansas seems like the absolute middle point of the US. So I guess they just play West every time then. West, I guess they swap between West and Korea. I don't know if Central is the best ping. That seems... Maybe they just play West everything. I don't even know what the rules are on this. Korea versus Central. Living in the US in general is so beneficial for ping. I think West is really busted right now. I think Central is probably also busted. The end of the line. Isn't the West server in San Diego? I have no clue. Then it's all right. alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. What's your best matchup? I think against lower level players, my PvZ is my best. Against higher level players, my PvP is my best. And against my PvT is never my best. But like if I were to play a very high level player, I would love it to be a PvP rather than a PvZ or PvT. But yeah, PvT is my worst at every level of player. Low level players, I hate PvT. Mid level players, I hate PvT. High level players, I hate PvT. PvT is my worst. And it's alright. What's with the mute gaming? What do you mean the mute gaming? There was sound, no? In-game sound? Yeah, there's sound. I don't want to talk when I'm playing like slightly bigger tournaments. Because it's distracting. Can someone with a brain tell me something? Anyone here has a brain? If you have a brain, please tell me right now. Is this background, is that green screened or is this physical? Because this thing is like a real neon sign and it seems to be hanging in front of it somehow. So I want to know if this stuff, is that, I can't see it. I guess there's a bit of a green glow on them, right? In the back. But it could also come from these lights. Like they have the green type of vibe anyway. And like the way that the light is here, it means that the green light is above them. So I don't even know. Usually that's a good tell, you know, if you see like a green glow. But because there's green light that I think is real, it's hard for me to say. Right? So it must be real. Because the way of that it reflects. I would love for them to just touch the wall behind them to show it, you know? I need to know. What do you guys say about this? It looks real. It looks fake. Green screen. Green screen. Green screen. Hastily painted. Real for sure, Harstem. Look along the edge of the chair. Looks scaled up. Does it look scaled up? I love that everyone has a different opinion on this. I'm a huge fan of that. But this looks like it is attached to it, so it has to be real, you know what I mean? Like you have these little holes here. And you have this as well. Like how would you attach it through a green screen? What the hell is this? Oh, there we go. How would you even attach it through a green screen? Vienna waits for you. Ba-da-da-da. Oh no, you little child. Da-da-na-na-na-na, for a juvenile. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Let's see how this plays out. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm actually insanely curious how this going to play out. Should I unmute the boys as well?
Definitely more spacious in most people's rooms where they stream from. So in this game, in TVZ, we basically need to look at the production tab and figure out where is the difference in build orders. Because right now, things are mirrored.
Yeah, kind of interestingly so. I was expecting maybe a little bit more early game shenanigans as we have the first deviation coming in. I think it's a one drone faster gas and pool for Solar as opposed to Cheo. Which is, or actually maybe just a couple seconds faster. I don't even think it's a drone faster.
That's
so
crazy.
yeah, effectively mirrored build here as we're pushing 1 minute 30. And sometimes this is the way.
I wonder if we play winners match first or losers match first. I don't even know. I haven't done my research.
taking the third base.
Then
and
again, I
the
never
exact
trust my own
same
research
number of
either.
Circlings and all the upgrades are finishing at the exact same time. But with Cham and Solar, I am a little bit surprised that this is the way that Game 1 is playing out here. I was expecting deviations to be hitting a little bit more quickly, honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean, for now, we just got to basically sit back and wait for the change in build orders. It's probably going to go all the way up to 3 hatches on both sides. And look, there's nothing that says you have to attack into each other early on in ZVZ.
True.
But we do have a lot of games where it's like one guy's droning, the other guy's going to mass lings,
So
try
true.
to hit in a certain way. But for now, as Artosis would say, these are honorable Zergs choosing
true.
to go the macro way.
Yeah, playing
I was chatting with Artosis yesterday a little bit,
is what a lot of pro Zerg players will say. Is
I was
the
watching
hardest
one of
thing
his
to do
videos,
in this
and he had a
matchup because
device
there
that he
are so many
used to
different
stretch his
attacks that
fingers
people
like
throw at
this
you.
outside.
And
It
Cham
does look
is
like the
doing it.
drone's hands does look like he has little pizza cutters.
Oh yeah,
You
with his
see that?
skin, doesn't he?
in one of his
Skin.
videos,
All I
and
see
I was like,
is
"What the
guy
hell
with
is that,
drone
Artie?"
run up and just start to slice.
And he
Yeah, do you
explained
see
it to me.
Yeah, look at that.
When they don't have the
He had no
in
real
their
thoughts
hand,
on
they
it.
do
He said that he
something.
liked it.
It's
I
almost
said
like
it's probably
spinning
good for him.
isn't it?
Right, what is that?
So I
Is that a
bought
pizza
one too.
cutter?
Yeah,
the
a
I'm
little
I'm getting it
arm.
soon,
Yeah, I know
so
what
I
you're
can
talking
stretch my
about. It's a
fingers
very
out. Because
American thing, the
it's
pizza
not so
cutter.
hard to
Yeah,
do like
the
the grip strength with the this. I never pressed this. I wonder if it's useful for anything. I get like very muscled fingers, like forearm.
I got a
There's like a little
pizza oven
device,
after
yeah.
GSL season 2.
It had 4.5 stars on Amazon, so I was like, alright, that's decent.
And I got the
I looked it up on
scissors, and I was like,
Amazon,
this is
then I
the way
bought it on
Italians
Temu
do
because it was
And, like,
cheaper.
my girlfriend lived in Ninja. She's like, that's not how they do it. And I was like, okay, I'm a fraud.
Let's get your passport out here.
You put like your fingers in, and it's like a weight on it. And you go,
Yeah.
So this game, again, things still very much.
I think it's
weird.
probably
Lings being
useful.
tried to finish on both sides. There are a few lings being made,
Oh,
but those are a lot
Roach
of times
Warren?
kind of lings that you can use to morph into Banes if you were to get hit by an all-in. The Roach Warren starts here for Solar. And yeah, that might and the Evo Chamber. So we got to see what's going to happen on Cham's side now.
Yeah, Solar just kind of getting ready for any potential ling floods here.
oh, that's not a full wall. You see that?
You can see the same thing
Baneling
on
Nest
Cham's
isn't
side.
fully-
Solar with that one ling.
Fully going in.
Just gonna have
That's
a glimpse here
hilariously
into the natural
sad.
expansion of Cham, not really scouting too much, and
Solar up
as
3
it is now,
workers.
we are kind of taking different paths towards the same end. I think the biggest deviation I can see thus far is that I'm pretty sure Cham does not have an evolution chamber.
Oh, he's not going in?
Is that right?
I was just gonna check drone count on the third.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
is wild, no?
That's going to be the question: is he going to be going for the same?
Cham has a
thing that
lot of
Solar
gas
is?
in the
'Cause if
bank
he
as
is,
well.
He's just going to be fundamentally behind, right? We already got the missile upgrade coming down right now. Here for Solar.
Cham is
but it's
up in
turning out
workers
to be
and
a
faster lair.
Pretty intense macro game here on both sides.
Yeah, it's been a very slow ZBZ.
By the way, this map. Each
He must be
side
playing a little
are
greedy
really
than
far
Cham,
from
no?
each other.
Like, why is he up in
So we
worker?
have,
Oh,
a
4
lot of
overlords. There's
ways
going to be a
get
roach
good-
timing now.
Sorry,
5 gases at the
Cham's
same time for
hitting
Cham,
5
so he
gases
needs to
right
build
now.
roaches right
What
now,
is
but instead he's
going
building
on?
pure drone.
Yeah, that's actually wild.
That's gonna be so much gas.
11 more
I feel
drones.
like I've
Okay, he's
never
just gonna
seen this
die
in
to his
a
opponent, no?
ZBZ or like the
Well, I mean,
GSL. This is so
you can eventually
unique.
go up to that, but the fact that he's doing it all at once is really interesting. But I mean, the more important thing is it's
He's trying to take a forward base as well.
He's going to be hitting here.
And he's building more drones.
He's going to be getting lings behind this. And
He's
got
just
his missile
dead.
attack. And the
He's
idea
as
with
dead
this
as they
push is
come.
that you have the roaches doing the damage, and you just keep making lings that will meet up in the front. That'll
Yeah,
take
he's now
damage.
building some roaches. He's
And the roach ball basically will snowball the fight. And right now, I mean, there's still more drones being made.
He's building a
Spire's
freaking
starting,
spire.
but
Hey,
I
he's
don't
as
know
dead
that
as they
the Spire
come.
is gonna
Yeah,
be
Solar's
ready.
is gonna beat him.
Actually, I know it's not going to be ready in time for this attack that's about to hit here from Solar.
Yeah, Cham just realized that too. He canceled the Spire, but right now he's at 65 drones with 6 gases. And Solar's doing a 47 drone all in. We have so many more lings in production. Missile attack level 1 is about to complete here for the Blue Zerg. We are not going to see the game that Cham wanted to play. Instead, it is going to be Solar's game to decide. Coming in with the aggression right now, attacking into the junction between the natural and the third base. SimCity actually working a little bit in Solar's favor here, with Cham a little bit clogged up, trying to come outside that natural expansion. Drones taking a lot of damage.
Baneling's going
They
for
see
drones here,
very
the call.
clean worker spread there from Cham, kind of
It's a
mitigating
good
the feeling
defense out of
spots,
Cham
but
for how
Solar's
bad
has
it is,
so
you know?
much coming in.
like, I think Cham is still dead, but this was honestly really impressive.
Wow. I was kind of interested in what...
Hey, he controlled that quite well. His unit micro is high tier generally. Like, I'm a fan of it. Freaking Cham. He got to like 6-4 the other day from what I was seeing, which is also pretty impressive. Juvenile. Cham's been a dark horse for like 8 years. Nah, longer. He sometimes makes it happen though. Next map's gonna be ley lines, which is cool as hell. I freaking love ley lines. I wonder why it's completely green. Oh, it's because that's gonna be the next map. You guys aren't seeing this. Can I turn it off? Look at that. Oh, they have neat little graphics. Their production is quite decent, honestly. Reminds me of some of Biomove's production. He also always had little tricks like this. Biomove ran one of the highest production streams that I've seen in my entire life. And it was like a solo operation. And then he would also cast and observe at the same time. I was always very impressed by that. He had like freaking stuff flying in and pop-ups everywhere and player facts and boom and boom. Yeah, it's freaking explosion upon explosion. It's a freaking one-man show and a half, let me tell you. Very impressive. All right, game 2. Cham plays like a complete idiot in ZVZ. I love it. He went freaking 6 gas, 66 drones. No upgrade roach into Spire. I mean, he died now, but if he hadn't died, he would have been in a great spot. Oh, it's gonna be two base. Gasless.
In this game, Solar's going to go for a fast hatch. Cham's going to do the same thing. His is like a second later, but same idea. And we once again wait.
Oh, no, it's not. I didn't see the Overlord. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
You know, in the build orders. But I think it's probably just going to be gas and then pool. Yeah.
Yeah, last game it was a long while before we had those meaningful deviations, but I told you, Cham, he has kind of a unique outlook on Zerg. It's really refreshing to watch him play some of these games.
Cham has the most unique outlook on ZVZ. Guy's an absolute beast, man. What do you want me to say?
Of this caliber go for 65 drones and 6 gases with Spire against Solar of all people. You know, that takes some real bravery there.
Yeah, it actually does.
Cham. I wonder if he's going to dial it
Take
back
some serious
or if he's gonna
bravery.
lean in a different direction.
When we were in Dallas,
One of the
I think
most
we counted the
aggressive
amount of
explosive
all-ins that
ZVZ
Solar did
players
consecutively in
we've had.
ZVZ, and it was something like 11.
Yeah.
11 games in a row, he didn't
So
use
for now,
anything from layer attack or
we don't
something.
have
It was
any
actually crazy.
cheeses.
He just kept all-inning
Cham
every single game.
basically- We didn't get to see much of what he had.
An
though,
absolute
you know,
beast.
Time and attack basically worked and shut
Just
it down.
freaking, like, never full saturation on the
we were saying
third
earlier,
base.
Solar has
It's like
such
16 different all-ins.
Of build orders, and I think he's one of the best
So going for like a greedy response to whatever the hell Solar is doing is...
for build order selections.
I love that. I really do love that.
If you play
I give it
Starcraft
5
Battle,
stars.
a lot of times
Maybe
you're
even
playing-
6.
If you're like, you know, a new player and you're trying
What's
to
the
get good,
hurry? What's
is you
the
pick,
da
like,
da
pretty much
da
one build for each matchup. You know,
For a
and then,
juvenile.
You know, you try to get that down, and eventually you go, okay, I think I've got that down, and that works on these maps or against these types of players, and then you go, okay, now I need another build, because maybe that's a little bit better on
That's
this
a
map.
really fast hatchery.
This
You see
timing
that?
attack will work, or it's safer to macro on this map. But,
He plays the...
you know, you can get
Wow.
super high rank and ladder with just a handful of builds, but once you get into a tournament, it's so important that
You guys hear
have,
that?
like,
There's a
a
freaking
very
motorcycle
wide range of
outside of my
builders so that
window.
People can't just try to counter what you're doing.
How's that
And it's
even
why we
possible?
don't do best
I live in a
of
freaking like
in
a
StarCraft.
30
We wanna have
zone.
a series of
You're not
builds.
allowed to drive faster
You
than
know,
30. You have to
they'll
go
get
like
caught
freaking
off guard or get
70.
tripped up here, but
If this guy
Solar,
hits the kid is flying like 20
I've
meters or
always found him-
something.
Because in my head, I'm always trying to predict, like, okay, if I was them,
Freaking
what would I
crazy.
do? Or, you know, is there an obvious... Sometimes you can even have a build
I feel like you should have bylaws that you're allowed to
kinda
just,
layers on to
you
look
know,
like the same
there's
build
like a
order and
catapult to
teams
shoot these
agree, but
people
it's
from the
actually-
bike if
there's a
they're
whole
going too
bunch of
fast.
Crazy mind games that can go on with this. Anyways, yeah, Solar is
Doesn't make
God
any
tier
sense.
at basically mixing that up.
I feel like why he's had so much success historically in ZVZ is because, you know, scouting, if you can't get the lings into the main base, or sometimes even if you can get the lings into the natural...
I don't think Cham is ever gonna do like a Ling Bane
always
attack, no?
room for the element of surprise.
If I were him, I wouldn't be feeling
Players,
that.
They're going for a Spire and they're trying to greed it out, but they want it to be hidden. They will like send an Overlord into the corner of the map and drop the creep and build a
Cham, by the
Spire
way,
out there.
if I have to play him, he's gonna be
Having
doing
wide
Ling
range
Hydra
and
all-ins,
being able
most
to
likely.
mix
He's a
things up and
massive
keep
Ling
everyone
Hydra all-inner.
guessing is such an important part.
Which is
of
really
ZVZ,
fun to
I
play
think, maybe
against.
even more so than any
Not.
other mirror matchup.
By the way, this game resembles the last
I'm looking
game.
forward to it anyway.
All of the attack for Solar
Or
has
like
been
Hydra
very
Ling Bane, no upgrades, that type of
and
stuff.
that's not
Like he
good or
plays
bad,
like
by the way.
a
It's
true
just, you know,
degenerate, big
it is
time.
interesting because
Big time.
Solar hit with that time and attack and crushed Cham. And Cham, you know, he maybe kind of
Come on,
mirrored
Cham.
the same behavior in the last game.
Ooh,
and I
2
think
more
there's
gas
still
for Cham. He's
possibility
gonna
for
go
Solar
3 gas
to timed
Roach.
attack.
Or is it like Roach
Yeah,
Ravager
I'm
Ling?
surprised
It's like
that
Ravager
Solar's
Ling.
trying to go for
Is that on
something
3
again.
gas? I don't even know.
Number
It's
2.
gonna go without Evo
Yeah,
Chamber.
Illusion Chamber coming in just a moment at the natural expansion. Touch later, I think that it was in game number 1 between these guys, but I think the main thing to keep your eyes on is how many gases is Cham going to take, and what are the worker counts going to be?
How many
Because in
gases
game
is
one,
Cham
it
gonna
was
take? That is the
15
real
drone
story.
discrepancy, something like that, something huge. And right now, we kind of have the same thing happening. Solar is sitting on 44 drones. He's got that third base. I think he might have even oversaturated the third base, like transferred a lot of drones from the natural and the main to make it look like he has a bigger eco. And then he started the roach production. He is dialing a
He's on
back, going back
53
into
workers
drones,
already,
starting
yeah.
a lair alongside +1 missile attack, but it does feel
Maybe
like the
getting 3
overarching
gas at this
theme
point
for
is just
game one
normal.
and game two
I
is
don't
that
know
Cham is
about
just
it.
a little bit
He's gonna play
crazier.
Spire again, isn't he?
Yeah,
Maybe
he
fake
wants to
Roach
try
move
to
out
squeeze
into
as
Spire.
much, as
6
he
gas.
possibly can.
He's up 7
And,
workers for no reason.
We're gonna
I love
see,
that
you
for
know,
him.
If there's going to be the same kind of timing here. The layers are coming down here on both sides. We've got a couple scouting lings that have been jettisoned out on the
I think
map.
Solar's accidentally playing a macro game, by the way. Look at that,
yeah, you know,
55 workers.
I-
That's
right
more
now
than
the
he built
approaches
in some
moving
entire
across the
series.
map. Missile attack
Combined.
is maybe like 30% done.
Yeah, it's a fake move out. He
Solar.
forced out
And
8
there might
roaches.
have actually been a fake there from Cham. So, you know,
Love that for him.
it's
So
important
he's going to be
to
up by
remember
quite a
that
few
they
workers.
produce very
He's probably...
differently from Terran
He
and
has to be a
Protoss,
Spire, no?
and that everything comes
Just
from
goes
an
so
egg,
high gas
right?
so
Or
quickly.
larva turns into an egg, I should say. So a lot of times you can like
Poof, poof.
fake an attack and try to force him to make
Throw the
roaches
Spire
when
down
he
instantly,
wanted to
baby.
make drones.
There
And
we
that
go.
can slow
Instant
you down.
Spire.
Yeah, so moves like that, sharking around the map like Cham, just trying
Overlord
to
speed.
make Solar build around of roaches when he would.
So Solar's playing like a cuck.
Some drones
Cham is
in
the
similar ways to game number 1. We have Cham actually going for those extra
exhibitionist
daggers
in this
and the
case.
Spire. I would say considerably less greedy this time.
He's going to be
considering, that Solar is
showing
also
the Spire
macroing
to the
up.
Overseer, I think. I don't think there's
And
anything you can do
Solar,
about
it
it.
seems like he is going to be going for a much more multi-pronged style of play here with his roaches. He's getting Overlord speed. We've seen players mix this in with Tunneling Claws and with Burrow, so I'm curious whether Solar's actually going to queue those upgrades up.
Uh-oh. There goes... Oh, his fort is fast as hell as well, no? He's going to go Roach, Baneling, Spire. That's not really a build, is it? I've never seen this before.
Powering up with roaches is Solar, and Cham really starting to bank that gas for the Spire.
Yeah, and so this game, the Spire's going to finish.
Yes,
before any
600
big attack
gas right
happens, so we
now.
might get to see,
He's going to start 6
a game
Mutas
where
instantly.
Cham gets to do what he
Actually, he built
actually
5
was
Ogies. He
planning
doesn't
on
have the
doing.
cash right now.
We've got
I think
Solar
Solar figured it out as
here
well,
now.
because he is starting his own
Roaches
Hydra
will
then.
shoo this away. Solar's
Look at this
advanced
Overseer,
a little
man.
bit later than
This guy's on
Cham's
freaking
is right
speed.
now. The Spire's gonna finish, and we already have gas, so this is going to be a
Meep, meep.
lot of mutas coming out here.
Oh, he already scouted the Spire. He's just like kind of
Overseer is going to
re-scouting.
spot that Spire
Oh, it's a
completely,
fake
and that
Spire.
Scorecrawler is instantly getting queued up here for Solar.
Oh.
Each mineral line.
He starts up 16 lings, and
Oh, Chum is an
I could be
exhibitionist.
wrong, and that Spire is
He's like, look at my Spire. My
Oh, wait,
Spire's
might-
amazing.
I think he
Give it a lick.
There's
It
so
tastes just
much
like
gas.
raisins.
Yeah, well,
And it's just gonna go Ravager, Roach,
I think you're right.
Bane
So it's
or
a
something.
fake out. Okay.
Dude, this guy plays like a beast. He forced out some Hydras. Oh, I love this build. I love it. I'm a fan of it. I don't love it. I like it. Would I marry it? No.
I really like this from Cham. This is a very cool idea.
Great catch there, Tasteless. Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head.
Fake
Solar's
Spire.
probably going to be surprised by this
Oh,
position moving
I'll have
across
to
the
see
map.
it. Now you're stuck with freaking
27
Hydras and you're gonna be fighting 30
morphing
Banes.
right now.
Yeah, so all
Yeah,
the
what's up with
gas
that,
is gonna
brother?
go into Banes. The anti-air is going to be
36
absolutely
Banes. What the hell? It's gonna be like a single push.
Dude, he is going to max out with some insane army value.
So if you get like 3-4 Banes against this defensively, I think that's a pretty big deal. Because it's going to help in, you know, clearing those Banes. Banes don't actually skill very well in ZVZ because the other guy can also build Banes, but Solar doesn't have any. So it's actually going to work out like a machine. Oh, Biles are hitting big time though, huh?
down now.
Look at this.
Hitting at this angle.
Look at this.
I don't know if actually Cham has quite enough. The Banes are wrapping around, and the damage is
Surely that is enough, no? Look at that. Look at the bang. Oh my god, what a build. That is crazy.
Wow, what a cool play.
That was legit cool. 5 stars for Cham. 5 stars. Snooty used to play like this, but the fake Spire actually really helped out. I like that. That looked cool. I'm gonna steal that in my 5k MMR games. The other guy won't scout the Spire and I'll lose to a Roach push. I can smell it happening already. That legitimately was crazy. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Cham gets to be in Slytherin. Yes. If Cham beats Solar, that's interesting too. My sweet Lord. Your take on the trolley problem? Will you kill one to save 3? I'd take out both. First take out the one, reverse the trolley, take the different track, take out 3. I'd put the guys in a room, and if they can't figure it out together, I'll say, I clear both of the lanes. And then they come up with a decision. See, I delegate. That's what leaders do. You're thinking about the trolley problem yourself. I have other people to do the thinking for me. I'm not gonna waste my mind on that type of stuff. You can also connect the rails. Oh, we have a next game. Yeah, come on, guys. Enough of these weird jokes about trolleys. Who's even into that type of stuff?
Yeah, I don't know why. I kind of thought we would have, you know, one base game or 2 base kind of all in, but
One base game.
Instead, it's just yeah.
I was expecting more cheese. Now I'm thinking about what a Labubu is. Now, what is that? You know, on some of these maps, we have those little guys that also kind of look like Ewoks, and they're like usually like playing some drums or some music here in the StarCraft 2. The little doodads. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, say that again?
Like on some of these maps, usually there's like a corner of the map where you just have a couple of little guys that kind of look like the Labubu that are like playing instruments.
Yeah.
Is that a Labubu? Is that what that is? I have no idea.
I think it's a reference to Return of the Jedi with the Ewoks. By the way, that party at the end of Return of the Jedi looked pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, imagine just partying with Ewoks. You're playing music on Stormtrooper helmets.
That does
it's
sound
a good
pretty
time.
cool, yeah.
That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow night after the cast.
Yeah, 4 days in a row of
yeah,
RSL.
4 days of casting. There's going to be a bit of an Ewok party.
Yeah, a little Labubu party. I'm going to have to go down the Labubu rabbit hole and figure out what these things are all about.
So, in this game, we have... Look at... Hoppy, you're so good. What's the name of the
Labubu
tournament?
sounds like anime.
RSL. We gotta see.
Are Labubu
if there's
the
gonna
weird
be any
stick
kind of
figures or something?
deviation. So far, it's been very macro-y.
Let me Google this real
And,
fast. Labubu.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's dolls.
Are we gonna have a third?
A friend of
Spire
mine
in a
told
row
me
here?
about
And
them.
in this game, will we
I
see
used to have little
Mutalisks?
dolls like this when I was a
We've been
kid.
kind
Not
of,
quite like this, but it looked a little
you
bit
know,
like
we've been
Labubu
edging
dolls.
Mutalisks for a while. It's never
Like
actually
little, they had
happened.
troll hair.
Certainly
I guess
one
they were
we
more
are
trolls,
faceless.
really. And you could put the hair in like different directions,
maybe
like little
Cham will
trolls.
finally-
I never really liked playing with them, though.
Yeah, we get right up
I also
to
never
Cham,
had an
making
action
his
man, I
own
think.
stand.
That's not true.
Sparks
I had
are
an
getting a
action
little
man
too
that had
spicy.
like a gun,
Not yet.
and it had like a button on his arm.
Jeez, man. So,
Why are they laughing so loud? They had like a button on his arm, and you could press the button, and the gun would shoot an arrow. But there was not a lot of force behind it. Like the arrow would go like maybe like 5 or 10 centimeters like that. I never really... Action Man just... Was Action Man even... Was there like something connected to it? Or was it just like a Barbie for guys, pretty much? And he could shoot guns. I think one of my friends had one there that could drive on a jet ski. Or like a speedboat or something. I think it was a jet ski. Like you put him on the
so
jet
we've got
ski.
Baneling's nests on
and his
both
arms,
sides,
you know?
but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be an attack.
Yeah, I think we actually
This
saw
is-
the same timing in game.
And you put him on.
The Baneling's
And then I think the
nest
jet ski
basically
floated in
gives
water,
you
so you could
defense.
play with him while you're
Like,
sitting
if
in
you
the
see they're
bathtub
gonna
or
mass
something like
link,
that.
okay, well, we'll just
I'm sitting on the
you know,
bathtub, I'm not
Banelings
playing with a
here and
freaking
there.
action, man.
It basically means
Lame as
you
hell.
can't be overwhelmed.
What's wrong with you?
Looks like we have this Ling
Playing
being
with, like,
chased down
The
for
fluffy
now.
stuff, you know what you call it?
They did have
foam.
differing
Not an action,
positions
man.
for the third base. We've got a 9 o'clock base here for Cham, and as you call it, say kind of the triangle expansion here for Solar, the one that's a little bit closer to the main.
Yeah, and I mean, just watching the drone counts, really just very mirrored. We have a little bit of deviation in terms of the drone timings, in terms of the Ling timings, how many safety.
Two
bailings you're
overlords at the
making
same
on
time.
both
He's
sides.
actually playing
There hasn't been too much room for
Clash
aggression.
opener, I
Solar
think.
is making literally
Cham.
one bailing. right outside Cham's base. And
Oh, look at that Roach Warren
for
timing.
a nice trade, and there is a Roach Warren
Uh-oh.
coming out behind this.
What the
but
hell is
he
that single
thrown
bane
it,
gonna
so
do,
do
though?
not be fooled. This is not
Seems
some
like
kind of
bait,
crazy
no?
timing attack. Although it might look like that to Cham. Although I say that, and he is catching a queen.
Kills a
That's
queen.
pretty crazy.
I
Game
wonder if
over.
I
this
didn't think
is-
that was going to happen.
Yeah, I wonder if this is a move that's just designed. Like if Solar knows the third base timing so well, he's like, you're probably gonna be transferring your queen right now. We have both been skipping tumors.
Yeah.
It's gonna be slow. If I have one Baneling, I can confirm that kill.
We've got 8 lings being made.
Oh.
Going up to 12. I kind of thought he was going to save that for Roach.
3 more banes as well.
Is this going to be a fake out where he gets the Roach Warren, but actually just Ling Bane all?
Oh, he cancelled. What a beast.
Because the Roach Warren finishes.
That's
he does
crazy.
Start. Okay, so he makes at least 1.
That's legitimately crazy.
And, you know, I look at this and I say, Solar is going to attack.
I also didn't like
It
Hot
does
Wheels
feel
growing
that
up.
way.
Like the little
More
cars,
Roaches
you
getting
know?
queued up down here for Solar.
You could buy lots of
Moreover,
different
it's a
ones.
production I feel like
And they would
really
release a
helps
new
you
Hot
attack when
Wheel.
you're sitting at, what,
But there also,
69
there wasn't really a
you're still
story, right? They're
starting
just
overlords right
cars.
now. You want to make
Yeah.
a lot of Roaches in a hurry. But Cham, right now, he is not over-droning. You know, in Game 1 and Game 2, to a bit of a lesser extent, he was keeping pace of
Oh,
Solar
Cham is just
going
gonna
to
walk across the map, isn't he?
And
shot.
this time he's at 46 drones, which I think is totally reasonable against what Solar is doing.
Oh,
Solar's
Solar's going
had
back
initial
into
swell of
drones.
Roaches, now going back into droning himself.
And Lair. Cham
So
is
there
still up in
capacity
worker
for some
somehow.
aggression, but this kind of reminds me of the move that
That's
Cham
fake.
did in the previous map, where Solar right now is the one moving out with Roaches, with Lings and Banelings. Cham is seeing it and maybe getting a little bit spooked.
Cham is never
Solar
getting
goes
spooked.
for
Look at this
another round
guy.
of drones,
Cham
and
sees
things are just
12
kind of
roaches move
right
across the
now.
map, and
Again,
he starts another gas, 6 more drones,
Okay.
and 6 overlords.
We've got Roaches
And then
coming
fakes his
across
own
the map
move
now.
out. This guy legitimately has
Take out
balls
this
twice the
overlord.
size of Solar's.
Anything that's a spotter that you can clear before the
That is
attack
crazy.
is going to be good. We don't have a 4th base yet here. Oh, I thought he was actually going to commit with that. Solar runs back. So there's no
7
4th
more
base, there's no
roaches?
soft spot or like
I
easy
feel like
target, but
neither
it
of
might
these
not
players
matter.
any
He might
clue what
just
is
try
going
to
on right
kind of
now.
battering
Dude, scouting
ram
is so
his
hard
way
in
third
ZVZ. Okay, he
phase
sees the
here.
lair timing, sees
We see
4
the
gas.
layers coming along too.
This is where Cham starts to spire and then cancels it as
That's
soon as
right.
the Ling leaves.
Yeah.
It feels like this has been a very mind-gamey ZVZ series.
He's going up to 6 gas, no?
Solar's made a
Cham?
huge
I think so.
number of drones, by the way, as our observer pointed out. I think it was
Hot Wheels have to
11
be some of the
production
worst
at some
toys.
time, and he's
Just thinking
queuing up
about it.
even more.
Actually, we also had
But he's doing
Beyblades
this
at
with
home.
Roaches
We bought 2
literally
Beyblades, me and my
doorstep.
brother. I don't think we played with them
Cham,
very
so
much.
they're trying to
Because I think
kind of
the,
get
what do you
inside
call
the
the,
other one's head.
I think that thing broke, like it didn't go in
Actually, I mean, he
properly
is gonna be
anymore. Like
firing
some
up
of the
that
teeth
spire
became
now.
a bit faulty.
Yeah, the
Very
spires
frustrating.
Once again here for Cham.
That TV show also
We'll see if
sucked.
he I can't
Actually,
imagine
most
he's gonna do the
toys
same trick twice,
are like kind
right?
of TV
Game
show
2 where he
based, aren't
just
they?
doesn't,
Like freaking
doesn't get
Beyblades.
it. So,
The
there's
the
the
TV
4th
show is
base,
just a marketing
and that could
device.
be the
Same with the
desirable
Yu-Gi-Oh
target here
cards.
for Solar to hit.
Although I don't think that was
Solar,
initially
I don't know that
the
he's gonna
plan.
actually attack out yet until this missile upgrade.
The
is
Yu-Gi-Oh
done.
TV
It's
show
about
also is
50%
really
complete,
crap
so it's got a little ways to
because they
go.
just
Definitely
fought
enough
each
time
other
for the Spire
with
to
the
finish before
cars.
the missile attack is
It should have been
done.
more like Pokemon. But I guess then it would have just
again,
been
I'm assuming
Pokemon.
He's going to go for Mutalisks here, unless we have another crazy plot twist in the series. But you know, it's hard to make it work with Roach Ravager if mutas are out. You know, unless the player's so bad he can't dodge. for
Oh,
a
it's gonna be
while.
melee.
No
So
way
this
to
is like
attack out.
legit Spire. That's also really cool about what he did the previous game, is that it's so hard right now for Solar to figure out whether this is real or not.
For Cham yet.
He's gonna go
So,
8
you don't have
gas.
Baneling speed, which
So
makes
probably
me
like
think this is
80 drones or
actually going to
something.
be mutalist
76,
this time here.
79,
Spire is finishing up, and yeah, instantly
69,
7 meters
whatever.
getting queued.
80. Hey. That's a
And
big
Solar is
roach
moving
move, although,
across the
isn't
map
it?
with a
Can you
ton
hold that?
of
Without
roaches. I feel
upgrades?
like there's some
Hey, it's no
real
roach
potential.
speed,
Look at
yeah?
this fourth hatchery canceled with
I think
this
he's gonna
roach.
lose
That
a 4th.
That is a massive army that Solar's got.
It's huge.
Yeah, this is going to be hard to stop. The mutas are going to be hatching here, but at the same time,
Hey, he forgot to
there's
move back his
enough on the
roaches?
ground
That's
to,
a
like,
rookie
deter
maneuver,
these
no?
roaches. We see
Like, there's
some
no
more
way you
coming
can
here on
fight
the
this.
side.
Maybe the left side can be
And
fought.
the plus
Yeah.
one missile attack does finish. Now the
This fight
attack
is
a little
looking
bit
bad.
spread out,
Dude, this
kinda
observer's crazy. What the hell?
discombobulated, But I just don't know that Cham, you know, he doesn't have enough roaches, but with the mutas out here, the damage is going to snowball. And you know, the mutas
I feel like
can
doing
move
like the
as
turns and
fast or
zooms just makes
faster
it
than
harder to
roaches, so
watch,
he can
not
basically
simpler.
gun this down and distribute a lot of
But I could be
damage. You can
wrong.
see he's trying to target the weaker roaches, try to pick them off, and that's pretty painful. Kind of an anti-timing there from Solar.
Kind of an
Yeah, I
anti-timing.
actually expected Solar to get a little bit more done with that, but
4th base stayed
Shimmer's had
alive,
some
5th base
roaches
stayed
that I guess
alive,
were in a
mutas
defensive
are out.
position, either in the natural base or the
So now what, you
Deadlock
build like a line of
expansion.
drones
He was
and then
able
you
to really
pump him or
nice
what?
arc coming in, both from the ramp between the natural and the third, and having those
Look how many
roaches
freaking mutas this guy has,
factory
man.
absorbing
Freaking
some
muta
of
city
the
over here.
concave there of Solar. Very good
Muta City
engagement
is a
for
place I
Cham,
would
and
not
now
wanna
he's
live
adding
in.
Banelings with
I think
Baneling
mutas,
speed,
they
so
are
yes,
probably
this
very
is a
loud.
mutalist play,
They're annoying.
but this this might have the same kind of explosive fighting potential.
He's just gonna all in
that
at
the
72 drones
composition in
despite
game
being on
number 2
ADS.
did. We have Banelings morphing in. I think we're going up to
Cham is
maybe
just
around
extremely
20
high
or so Banelings in
testosterone.
total right now. We will have melee upgrades for them as well here for Cham. And because he had that
He definitely has a
faster warp base, and because
testosterone
he's got
surplus.
more drones.
Could spare a little
it's
bit with the
actually
other
Cham
boys.
with the larger army value
Share with the boys.
here as we get closer and closer to
Oh.
the fight. Now Solar, he is going to try and kind of
Cham going into
buy
+1
himself a
range
little
right now is
space
also a
here by
move.
throwing those rocks.
What the hell is this?
Mutalisks are coming in.
What
It's
am I
a tough
watching?
angle for Cham to attack into, but also it's a little
Oh,
bit
the hair of the Banelings. The Banelings in the natural. Observer, observer. Banelings in the natural.
Solar is going to try and push this back.
Oh
The Banelings
no,
are
we
not
missed the
here.
run by.
In fact, we actually have a run by there in the natural expansion. Look at the minimap right now. 17 drones falling. While this battle is taking place here on the front line,
27 drones went down.
falling in
Hello?
the natural
You're missing the
expansion
action,
of
boss.
Solar right now that we do not have a camera shot of. So many workers going down. And Cham also held his
Missed all
own
the
there on
Baneling run
front
bys.
line. Solar's down to 41 workers tasteless.
Yeah, it's too bad that we missed that in the observing, but yeah, that's the story here, is that there's 27 drones that have been picked off. And so right now, Solar is really squeezed. Cham's going to...
Observer sweating right now.
He might even be able to come in here with a killing blow.
Oh,
Mutas
no.
are particularly bad against Hydralisks.
Okay, so Solar's freaking dead.
Never have to fight
I'm gonna have to play against Solar.
another location on the
It
map.
doesn't matter. I probably have to play one of them anyway.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to the fungals too. Chris Solar having lost that many drones, he needs big fungals. He is able to get one with that infestor hatching from that base, but
Oh,
unfortunately,
no.
found. More Banelings rolling in, 4 drones gonna fall, adding insult to injury. Solar now to 47 workers to the 72 of Cham, and I must say Cham is
Solar
playing
being beaten by Cham.
fantastic ZBZ right now.
Aligula
He's
gave this a
taking fifth
35%
base.
chance of
Solar
happening,
is
by the
reset
way.
down to 3,
35.
fully
So this is not a very
those
rare
3 bases.
scenario.
And right now for Solar, you're basically hoping for a miracle. You want to catch all of these mutas with a fungal and clean them up, and even then, it still feels like it might be an uphill battle.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can kill the mutas and just never make mutas again, right? He can switch right into something else on the ground.
True.
Here. Cham looks like he's winding up for an attack. We
Makes
have
sense.
a couple roaches and banes over here on the side. The mutas are basically checking in. I think he's trying to figure out where is the weakest spot that he can hit into. But
The weakest
remember
spot
that
is always
right now, Solar's down to 3
either
bases, Cham's on
you
5.
kick him, like you can
So,
push in the
like,
throat. I think it's a powerful move.
You know,
Or kick him in the
but
balls and then run
Solar
away.
kind of, it's almost like it's his problem, right? Like he's got to figure out how to get out of this. If Cham doesn't attack, and eventually I'm going to be surprised, but you know, the truth is, it's a race of expanding and growing, right? Here comes that attack now.
All right, Cham coming in from basically every angle right now. Into the third base, into the main army. The Banelings with huge connections. Solar, he is able to get the fungals on the muta, but there's basically
Dude, Solar's
nothing left
cooked.
to clean them up. And Cham.
And Cham is the
what
cook.
People might call it upset. Plays a stunning ZVZ series. That's going to be a 2.
They play the music, so I have to mute them. Dum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Brum. I wonder if I have to play against Solar right now or if they play the winner's match first. I'm not entirely certain. Brum, do, 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 do. Amazing stuff. Brum, pa, pa-da-bum, bum, bum. I don't think Solar ever was the best EVZer in the world, was he? I think that's a lie. I think Zero has almost always been best CVZ. Maybe Dark at some point was better. I don't think Solar ever was considered the best. What was my chance against Solar, actually? I beat him last time we played. Brum. Let me check the Discord channel. I have a 23% chance in a best of 1. Oh no. That I'm cooked. I have a 13% chance in a best of 3. I'm double cooked. What were my chances against Shin, actually? I'm curious. In a best of 3. I had a 20% chance against Shin. So more chance against Shin than against Solar. Solar beat Zero when he was at his peak ZVZ-ness. Yeah, but beating Zero one time doesn't mean you're the best all of a sudden. If you're the best, you have to be capable of beating everyone in it. If I send you some art that I painted myself, will you put it on your wall? I'm allergic to empty walls. I don't know. Like, if it's really crap, I'm not going to put it on. If it's very good, I might put it on. If it's medium good, I might put it on. Some noises from my microphone cable. This noise is bothering me. If I speak louder, there's a little crackle. You hear that? This is driving me nuts. Probably. I'm hearing it the entire time now. There's like a rattle or something. Where's it coming from? Come here, you little prick. I figured it out. It's my fan. Like, I have a crappy USB fan that I use to cool the camera a bit, because otherwise it turns off. And when I touched my table, it was rattling. I thought it was a digital noise or something. Whew! Thank God we figured it out. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, dude, I hate it when this type of stuff. Like, I spend so much of my time fixing problems that shouldn't even exist. So I thought this was going to be like another one. I'm going to need to update like 5,000 different drivers, like find like different forums of like one dude that fixed this problem 6 years ago. It is terrible. A lot of my problems usually get fixed when I just replug stuff. But sometimes, you know, the worst is problems in Adobe, because Adobe customer service is probably the worst you could have ever had in your entire life. Like, actually the worst you could ever have. It is crazy. Change the filters 10,000 times until you found the fan doing the damn noise. Yeah, it's that type of stuff. It's like, it's actually, you know, one time, I called the internet man because I had I can't even remember what my issue was, but there was something wrong with my internet. Like, whenever I bump into my table, I can still hear it. Like, I think the noise reflects off of me when I get too close to the mic. I don't know why, but it's weird as hell. Either way, this is annoying the crap out of me. I need to probably put it on like something else, so it comes from the side. And it's not connected to my table. I'm just going to turn it off. It's not going to get so hot today, I think. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, now it's fixed. Thank God. And like, I did like a lot of different... I think it was my... Yeah, it was my internet. I did like a lot of different stuff, you know? Yeah, I think it was my internet. Like lots of like freaking restarting the router, going into the... like in the settings of the router, messing with it. Like I was like threads deep in a forum. And then the guy goes, have you tried restarting your computer yet? And I was like, no, I haven't. He's like, oh, just try it. I restarted my computer, issue freaking fixed. I spent like 3 hours on that. I felt like such an idiot. Because usually I always flame the first line employers because they give me such useless advice. Oh, just restart this, plug it in. Also, one time I called and I hadn't actually plugged something in. Like my my physical plug wasn't in the electricity outlet. So like The first line employers are there for me as well, apparently. But also when I also once spent like 3 hours with a Logitech employee talking about a mouse. And he just made me go through so I did the entire like frequently asked questions by myself. And then he made me go through the entire frequently asked questions after as well. So I did it twice, but he didn't believe me because he didn't take screenshots the first time. So it was just terrible all around. Dum, du, 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 dum, dum. But yeah, freaking Logitech, I hate. Adobe Premiere, or just Adobe support, I hate. The Adobe support people are legitimately the most useless support employees that I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. Like, I could hear the guy typing the words in Google, and he would type the wrong words, which is so terrible. How can you type the wrong words? Like, your entire job is just to Google solutions. So I could hear him, like, read the forum threads that I had already read, you know? It's like, have you tried this? I'm like, yes. This is a suggestion. Like, he was just reading user suggestions at this point as well. I never fixed the issue. Like, I think in the end, I had to wait until the update to the next Premiere or something like that. Or I downgraded to a previous version of Premiere Pro. Whenever you work with Adobe products, I think the best thing to do is to just be like 2 versions behind. Because they have like the most bug fixes for those versions. And you don't really need any of the new features anyway. Unless you're like freaking like on the cutting edge technology of generating stuff with AI on Adobe Firefly, but otherwise not necessary. Adobe is meant to be pirated. Prices are insane. Yeah, for the stuff that you pay for freaking Adobe, you'd expect some customer service though, but even that, it's just a guy. There's not even a vetting process. They just, you know what a job offer is to be Adobe customer service? It is, do you have access to a computer or a phone, and do you want to work? That is it. Like, there's no other requirements. It's just, do you want to work? And do you have access to a computer or a phone? If the answer to those 2 is yes, and you're not a mute, you're welcome to be on the phone support. If you're a mute, you can do the chat. It doesn't matter. Nothing there. You don't have to be speaking the same language as the people you're doing the customer service for. You don't have to have any awareness of their products. You just need to be capable of Googling the questions that they ask you and then just reading responses from other users. It is insane. You edit your own videos. I have a hybrid setup. I edit some of my own videos, and someone else edits some of my videos, and then someone else edits some of my other videos. So Harstem Daily is completely run by a separate editor, as in, like, I help a little bit, give him some direction, and then he does poops him out. And most of the Harstem main stuff I do myself. Hey, I hate Adobe so much, man. Shin versus Cham started. Oh, it has. Good call. Yeah, let's watch that as well then. I'm still angry about Adobe. What a crap company that is. They make nice software, but holy crap.
Any search engine
How did
ever.
Artosis get his ID? Was it like
I think he
Is it
likes
bad?
the Stella Artois and he's dyslexic or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
His skin spell
Whenever
it
I
right.
see a beer Stella Artois, it's an Artosis in my head.
Yeah. No, I actually don't know.
I think
That
it was
is a good question.
from this Korn song Cameltosis.
Oh, really?
And then I think he had a character in some fantasy novel. Artosis sounds like a bone disease, but it's not bad.
it's like
not
what they
bad.
contracted in that one episode of Futurama.
Artosis, it sounds like the doctor like gets a clipboard out and says, "You have artosis," and you go, "Well, am I going to live or am I going to die?" And they're like, "It's not fatal, but you know, your bones are going to hurt for the rest of your life." So, anyways, in this game, you know,
Isn't it just arthritis?
CBZ, let's watch the production tabs.
Arthrosis does sound a
See,
little bit like arthritis, though.
Who's going to be the first to
But
deviate?
Arthrosis will never get arthritis because he does the finger
Yeah, and it
exercises.
looks like Shin is he's getting ready to take a third base of his own. But I was kind of expecting Shin to be a little bit more aggressive here, at least in the early stages versus Cham, because It felt like Solar didn't really test that too much
bailing, yes.
versus the openings that Cham was doing. Oftentimes when you see Korean players, when they go against a non-Korean in situations like this one, if the non-Korean showcases really good macro, and of course, Cham, he's been around the block. Like he's played in tournaments before. I'm sure.
I wonder
this is
if
not
Cham's
the first
gonna
time
win
they
this
do
as
a
well.
Shin or meeting, but usually you would expect them to try and mix things up from one series to the next, even if it's a different player. Like, okay, well, Solar tried these like macro plays versus you. You're pretty crafty. Let's see how you deal with X, Y,
Cham
and
is pretty
Z.
freaking crafty, man.
All in,
One
all in
crafty
timing
prick.
attacks, right? But as it is, we actually have both players macroing up fairly normally here in game number 1.
Why is Cham always up 3 workers, by the way?
So
Can some
we have the
idiotic
Link
Zerg
test
explain this to me?
finishing. We have Link speed
Every single time I'm watching a Cham game, he's just out. He has more drones.
And the
He just built less links. No,
Nobody's
thanks.
done any kind of crazy ZDC builds today.
Forgot to kill the
well,
links
it's
there.
disappointed.
Hate to see it. Oh, he's not doing the inject in time.
Yeah, come
On time.
I want some explosions, man.
So he's going to drive this out. 8 more drones about to hatch here for Cham.
You can actually heal these links in the middle of the map right
And,
now. How
I'm
cool is
sorry,
that?
I might have missed this.
I think that's what
Did
Shin's
Cham
gonna do.
ever get an Evo chamber?
I don't think so. He's been
Okay.
going for. He's
No,
been
it's not
The
opting-
like that.
layer already.
Ooh,
Yeah,
plus
he's
1 range.
opting for
Look at how fast that layer
considerably
timing is, by the way.
later Evo chambers in basically
Freaking
every
Cham,
single
man.
game
What do you
thus
want me to
far.
say? He's gonna go rush Mutas again.
Actually gonna,
Oh,
yeah, I guess he will trade that out for 2 lanes.
is this sound delayed?
And Roach Warren's going down on both sides.
That sounded freaking delayed to
These
me, man.
builds very mirrored. I would say the biggest deviation thus far is that Cham has a faster third base, but
Oh my god, the sound is delayed.
coming in from the evolution chamber.
Do I have 2 tabs
And Shin
open?
into a couple
No.
additional gas geysers, so.
I wish I hadn't figured this out.
Coming in,
It's gonna
but
bother me
it's
for the rest of the
definitely
day now.
Big swing in terms of one player opting for something that's really tech-based, or one player that's going for a timing attack. These are just kind of them fine-tuning the machines of their builds slightly differently here, but it's kind of the same setup.
Well, it's melee attack here for Cham.
Oh my god, it is so late. It is like 0.3 seconds delayed. I'm gonna have to mute. This is driving me freaking nuts. I cannot watch when there's something like this. It is, I get sweaty hands from it, you know? I just get such an uncomfortable feeling all around. I also can't... Like, it's the same when you pirate hypothetically. Imagine you hypothetically pirate a TV show, and then the captions, like the subtitles, they come like half a second too early. Like, then I'd rather watch in the original language. It's like, what if it's in freaking Mandarin? It's like, I don't care. I'll just watch it in Mandarin. I'll gather stuff from context, you know? Like, I just can't do it. I just can't. They need to fix this. I cannot watch it anymore. Like especially Zerg sounds are so bad, you know? Like the Baneling explosion, like a freaking larva hatching or something like that. All of this stuff, like it needs to be fixed for me. I cannot listen to it. Yeah, thanks for the sub, brother. Shout out to you. Sturdy Rock, 5 months. Big up, man. You think they fixed it?
You know, it's obviously with mutas, it's never about so much like trying to win a fight with them as it is that, you know, the
It's not
mutas
fixed.
have to respect whatever you have. They can just roam somewhere else and try to get damage that way. When the mutas hatch, by the way, that's usually when we get the Overlord clear. So, you know, the guy that has all the spotter Overlords on the map, in this case it's Shin, you know, suddenly the map becomes a lot more of a, you know, confusing place. You're no longer able to basically be prompted whenever they're leaving or changing their position.
Yeah, now one of the interesting things here for Shin is that it seems like he was basically anticipating this Spire play from Cham, because it felt like in the previous series we were seeing Solar kind of build the Hydras reactively to the mutas, whereas Shin was already
Yeah, okay, I'm out.
Hydras out.
Back to, sorry, I can't watch this. Not with sound. It's not possible for me. They need to freaking fix that, man. What the hell? The sounds are just later than the screen. How's that even possible? Like sometimes you have the voices being too late because you're working through like like Video Ninja or something like that. But like this is crazy. This is a cool game. Cham, I think, is in a not bad spot here. So some people would call it a good spot instead of not bad. People that have a, you know, better knowledge of the English language would do that. He has no banelings yet, though. He's gonna get 7 right now. This feels early for Shin, no, to be pushing out? Like, creepily, eerily early. Eerily early. How many does he have? He has like 15 Hydras. So if you get like 10, 20 banelings to roll into these Hydras, isn't the game just freaking over? Like, you have 15 Mutas. Look at this. If the banelings come from a flank right now, it's over. Where are the banes? Where are the banes? Where are the banes? 10 banes are morphing somewhere. I'm not seeing them. Oh, they're coming. I hear the train a-coming, rolling down the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. This is a win for Cham, no? Hell yeah, baby. Absolute win. He's up in workers. He has Mura Ling Bane against someone that's pumping Hydras of 65 workers. Dude, Cham is gonna force me to play against Shin again if I even manage to beat Solar. This is the worst timeline. What the hell? This guy is the ZVZ king. Actual ZVZ. Why is he so good at ZVZ? This guy's freaking eagle eyes. Chung. Sees everything, man. To be fair, he's been playing the same trick again and again. And the trick is mutas. That is a nice trick. It's one of my favorite tricks. He has a high muta count. Does he even have upgrades on the mutas? No, he doesn't. He has plus a 0 right now. That is the worst type of upgrade to have. 8 gas coming in. 80 drones. Oh, clears that hatch. Can't he just build like 30 banelings and kill the guy? That's what I would be thinking here. He's also going into a hive, which probably means ultras. I mean, this is just a... This is a maneuver and a half, no? Do you go for the drones here or do you kill the hydras? I wouldn't even know. I guess you can probably do both and it's fine. Oh! 33 workers. So all you need to do is get like 20 banes at home and you're banging, no? I'd even cancel my hive here, if I'm being real honest. Do you really need a hive? I don't think you really need a hive. Like in every euro matters right now. Every dollar. Oh, look at that fat fungal. That's not going to hit. 34 hydras, 2 infestors. That's actually a pretty decently sized force. You know what I mean? As in the force is pretty big. That's what I mean when I say decently sized. Look at that. 114 army supply. But he only has +1 range. Oh, and here come the banes. I think you have to hit the banes actually, not the mutas. I think the mutas are bait. You know? Shin is a freaking fish, though. He's been hooked. Ah, wow. Dude, Cham is owning. What an owning machine. I mean, I'm just nothing but impressed, if I'm being real honest. This is bad news for me. Bad news for the Harstem fans. Try to refresh. If you refresh, does it then work better? Okay, I'll refresh. I'll try that. Thanks. Good suggestion. Thank you, Adobe support. Oh my god, I can't believe I need to be drinking solar now. Yeah, Cham is absolutely cleaning up these nerds. Cham doing first place here would be crazy, no? Huh. Can we go toilet real fast? So the boys have to say.
to that, which is the banelings. You know, you kind of forced them to tech into a corner, so to speak. Anyways, guys, we're going to go into game 2 here in this best of 3. Remember that the winner of this series survives Group C in the RSL.
Oh no.
Cham spawning down in the bottom left here as the red Zerg. Shin, the blue Zerg, in the
Okay, still gonna go
top
toilet.
right.
I'm not sure why I pretended like I wasn't. Okay, I love you all.
So,
Be right back, guys. Don't do anything
you know,
weird while I'm not
let's
here.
see
I will
if
come
we
back
got
and I will
crazy
bang you.
going on here. It's been
I'll be gone
actually
for
a day of kind of
20,
macro
30,
time
40
to
seconds,
attack
something like this,
CVZs,
okay?
A little bit
It'll be
slower.
quick.
But as far as
Don't
macro
worry.
games go, they have been ending
If any of
so
you need
quick,
help in
actually.
these
Like,
trying
you
times,
basically
you
see
can
one
talk
player
with another.
max, and usually it's
Ask how
Cham
we're
just
doing,
because
you
he's
know.
been a little bit
We
more
are a
greedy
big
than his
family here at
opponents.
the Harstem community,
And
so
a minute or two
don't
after
worry.
his max, the
Like,
game is generally
minute
over.
tops.
We're not really getting
2
the
minute
macro
tops,
back and
okay?
forth.
I might grab a
It's
snack
kind
as
of
well.
like Cham just
I have a
keeps
fat
leveling
box
up
of
and getting
cherries
bigger
downstairs
and
with my
better,
name on it.
and then it reaches this
So,
breaking point where he is ready to just
I'm gonna
dominate
eat some of those.
the map. It is
Okay,
so
I love
cool
it.
to
I'll
see
be
as
right
somebody
back,
who
okay?
was
Don't
playing
worry,
against
guys.
Cham many,
I know some of you don't
many
love
years
change,
ago
but it has to
see how
happen. I
much
can't sit there
hard
all
work he's
day,
put in.
you know?
Yeah, it's
Well, I
paid
could,
off,
but
you
I
know?
won't.
Like he has
could install a
grown
toilet
into
in
such
my
a
shower,
strong
isn't it?
player. It's just so exciting.
So we have the extractor coming down here for Shin, and it's going to be just a little bit later here for Cham. And yeah, Cham just showing a lot of competency, you know, in late game here. Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing else to say. I'm waiting for these builds to start. This is CVZ.
It's hard when you get like so many games in a row of basically mirrored builds into like 3 bases because
mirror
you
matchup
kind of
with mirror
run.
builds at the start.
Yeah, you kind of run through all the things to talk about.
I like I'm like, well, Shin is blue, but Cham is red. They're like, what do I say?
It is the biggest difference in this game right now. Yeah.
By the way, guys, do us a favor. Follow our socials for RSL. We've got X account. We've got Instagram. We have TikTok if you're a Zoomer. We've got
Do we actually have a TikTok? That's so cool.
We do have a TikTok.
We're so hip.
Guys, Instagram, you're probably just looking at girls' butts on there. Get your life together and follow the RSL account. You pervert, all right? Use your Instagram for something good. Finally, the Twitter account, you know, I feel like a lot of gaming is just sort of on Twitter when it comes to like social media. So I'm confident. I think our Twitter's at 1,000 now.
I think we just might have hit that today.
Do we have a Facebook account, production? We don't have, what? Not yet? Not yet? Okay,
Not
well, listen,
yet.
tell grandma, tell your boomer parents that we're going to be on Facebook too, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Follow our socials. All right, we're back in this game. Has anything changed yet?
No, not really. Keep
All right,
going,
good.
Tasteless.
All right, well, just saying, guys. They told you social media is bad for you. It is, but you still need to follow our accounts. Okay, I don't want to hear any complaining about it.
Yeah, open your phone.
Dude,
set
freaking
that
cherries
timer
are
to
expensive as
15
hell as
minutes
well.
On X, on
Get on
Instagram.
X.
I wonder why that is.
Follow the Revive
I don't even know if
Institute
we grow
account.
them in the
Start doom
Netherlands.
scrolling.
When you hit those 15 minutes, make sure you don't go down.
Freaking
and say,
ridiculous.
Remind me
We
again
paid
in
like,
15 more minutes.
I
Don't
think
keep
3
doing that.
euros
Just keep it at
for
15 minutes.
500
Make sure you
grams
spend
of
at least 10
cherries.
of
And
those minutes
today,
on RSL.
I was reading the, you know, the
So we have
papers that they
links
throw
being
in
made
your
here.
door,
16,
in your letterbox.
action here for Shin. Shin's
You know,
gonna
the
try and come here for
commercial
attack, but
stuff?
This is actually funny. I
And
think
I saw that they have a
probably
deal
trying to do the
for
same time in
1
attack
kilo
together.
of cherries for
Even when
5
we
euros.
get the
I was like,
builds
this
that
is
should
still
be
a
mirrored,
crap
so
deal.
we're
It feels so
Yeah,
expensive.
Exactly.
Fruits should be cheaper.
So,
Yeah, what I'm telling you.
yeah, I mean,
Freaking expensive as hell.
Who's going to attack first? Whoever attacks.
What happened so
into
far
each
this
other
game?
should be the
Oh,
disadvantage.
absolutely
That's
nothing.
here, because if
Oh,
we
Cham
have
is going
the
for
same
the
number of units
6
and
Baneling.
you're
Oh,
closer
it's
to
a
the,
serious
starting
defender.
point of everything, then you should be able to hold this. So he's going to send these links up here. These Banes, one is going to be terminated before it can actually finish up here.
Yeah, 2 more Banelings are going to finish for Cham. He just really wants to keep this third base alive right now. He does have 2 more drones, so he's getting at least a little bit more eco.
Does he
And
not have a
they're
queen?
seeing that
Where's the
they're gonna
queen?
start a
Hello,
big
micro?
round of drones back at home. Oh,
I think
be
this is good
careful
for
there,
Cham,
Shin.
no?
Very
Like,
close
defensively,
to
looks solid.
destruction
I guess he's down
is
some
also
workers.
Baneling finishing up right now.
Oh my god, he right-clicks that!
Goes down before it's done.
Actual machine.
This
Cleared
game
it, cleared,
also
cleared.
basically
Oh
won.
my
He's
god,
actually
if he would have
pretty
cleared that
good
as well.
right there.
Shin is just
On
out-microing,
Cham's
to be honest.
lanes. Not a lot of links to support these Banes right
Maybe
now,
that's the way to go
Tasteless.
against greedy Cham, huh? Just kill him with
for
Ling
now,
Bane.
It doesn't seem like
I'm
Shin's
surprised
able
that not
to
more
really,
Zergs are skill checking other Zergs these days.
get that much done.
It used to be so
The Hatcheries are
common
back
that
out.
you would
Field
just
coming
skill
over
check the
here. It looks
opponent,
like
you know?
neither is gonna be, hold on.
Oh.
You know, if you can at least
Lol.
bruise those drones, you might be able to get in there later on and get something done.
Yeah, Cham just had another big swell of Zerglings finish up, so maybe he will be looking to get the confirmation.
Oh, he's gonna go across the map, huh?
In the natural
Beast.
expansion there for Shin. As it is right now, both players, they're
Oh.
kind of transitioning a little bit. Cham
Does
is
that
going
work?
for another Baneling attack.
Dude, these
more
these
sent
matches
into
are
the
so
natural
exciting,
expansion.
you know?
In just a moment. Shin probably just going to trade these out, even getting some Lings too. That is nice, even though one of those Banelings survives. And I have to say, the way this is
Whoa.
shaken out, I kind of like Shin's position a little bit more. Cham did have the advantage from the initial defense just because he was the defender, but it felt like Shin started the transition back into droning a touch faster than Cham did.
Very true.
And now it's Cham who's kind of a tempo behind in terms of eco.
Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, he actually manages to save that Baneling. Nice. Looks like Ling's. Well, I don't know that he can get away with this Baneling. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. That's the kind of connection you want to have. It's 5 roaches being made here. We are in the roach tech now. Layer starting here for Shin. Evo chamber.
That's the most random Evo chamber position.
Right there in the middle.
What the hell is that?
And the game's gonna go
Actually,
on. I mean,
I'm not
right now,
criticizing
as
the
far
guy
as
that
goes,
just
Shin's a
blasted
little
me
bit
with
further
2
ahead.
powerful
He's
ins in
got
a
some
row.
more workers. I think Cham tried to, with kind of
Good call
counterplay,
building
get
the Evo
something
chamber
done.
there. I like
don't
it.
think it panned out very well.
It is decisive. He wanted an Evo
As
chamber,
is
he
now,
builds it.
Shin, he
You know?
is at a higher drone count,
He's the
but
caveman
probably
mentality that
not
I'm a
for
huge
long
fan of.
because he is
Like,
really
you want
starting to
something,
pump
you
the
take
gas right
it.
now on the roach
You use the
production.
big club.
It has been non-stop roaches for a while here for Shin, and he is going up to a
Upgrades.
layer. I wonder if he's even going to wait for roach speed
Love this stuff.
to finish. It feels like he's just going to go with these roaches right now, Tasteless. There are so many that have been in production. He's about to have this massive army.
I think
On
Cham
Shin's
just
side of
wins,
things,
no?
He does have a couple more drones. He's been able to.
Did Cham just
close the distance.
like
Now
cancel his
has
own
5 more
+1?
workers in his
He was
opponent's
starting. He
more
started
income.
+1.
He's also getting
Now he
layers
just
from additional
cancelled
gas
randomly
sizers.
+1 range.
It
That's
feels like
crazy,
he
no?
basically
He's gonna go for
recognizes
Spire again?
What is going on? He has made a ton of roaches himself, and so
He has in like 1 drone.
if both players just kind of keep pumping the gas right now in the roach production, I really don't know where this is going to go. I feel like Cham should be able to hold
Dude, Cham
on,
reads
but
this game like an
Shin
absolute beast.
definitely with a more
His reads
impressive
are
army
legit
right
spot
now.
on. He's the king of the coin
He's
flips.
gonna be moving down now.
Floop.
And I mean, this is gonna.
Yeah, if I was Cham, I'd be going to the casino after this. Like, he has like no info. This is the first info he gets on the Ravager, I'm pretty
So
sure.
he's bracing for impact, but this is a lot, Tasteless.
He's got 30 lings that are going to be inbound here that are going to be soaking.
He didn't even start a roach speed despite lair finishing, which is crazy. Like, the amount of confidence you need to have in your call is huge in that case. Huge.
Yeah, the concave fantastic for Cham too. These Biles also not getting the biggest connections. A couple of good
His game.
experiment
Cham
after, but
wins.
The concave really doing Cham some favors.
Cham actually
Cham,
wins.
I think it's just going to crush this. And, you know, the lings are going to come through here. But I feel like the roach...
A real machine, this guy.
To the point
A
where
real
he can't
machine.
do that much.
Oh
I almost
no.
feel like Shin might have needed to wait 10 more seconds for the lings to flood in.
And maybe it's something I'm not understanding, but the way
I mean,
saw
I
these
still need to
attacks
beat
go is
Solar
you have
anyway.
a
So
roach
it's
ball,
like,
and then you
it's
have
not
this,
like that's a high
lane
chance of
length
happening
this
because he is favored
never
against me,
ends. They just
according to
always in
the
front, kind of getting killed off, and then
the
roaches,
websites, but still.
You know, they start to snowball the
shit.
fight, and eventually you kind of push through.
Oh,
and get to
noises.
some important location like an expansion with drones, or
Okay,
maybe they're tacked like the wall in it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to full screen this because I can't show the screen here right now. So I'll just full screen my head, okay? You guys can... Shin probably is gonna win the game, though. That's realistically. I mean, Cham is gonna win the game, realistically. But I can't watch it. Sorry. I have to do the vetoes. Can I leave it running while I'm doing the vetoes? Is this possible? Or does it go black then, the screen? If this works, it works. I think it works, no? Okay, if it works, it works.
Link production, a lot more overlords being queued up right now, but with Cham having basically an equivalent army on the ground right now and that Spire about to be done, while taking this 4th base, the onus is kind of going to be on Shin to really deal...
Wait, what the hell? Shin is up 20, so... Oh, but he's gonna die to the Muta, isn't he?
On Cham's side of the map. He's got to have a much more successful attack than the last one is because 7 Mutas just getting started. That's going to put a timer on everything here for Shin.
Yeah. Yeah, this is...
Kevin A, Solar is B. What the hell?
Here, and I mean, I think it's going to be held... Oh, whoa.
Oh, he cancels it. I think he realizes the situation. He's like, you know what? I just need all the money available to defend right now.
I initially looked at that and I thought, oh, that's not good. But actually, I kind of like it now.
Yeah,
He's like, oh, no, wait, I just have to like survive this. I'm going to have mutas out here. What's up? Cham mutas.
Cham mutas
I
focusing
dare
down
you to
the
try to corrosive
Ravagers.
bile them. He's too fast for you.
This concave's looking pretty good for Cham again. That bile not going to connect was a big
He's
one.
freaking eating
Cham
Zergs
here
today.
on the reinforcements, able to catch them quite
What a
well.
surprise.
The units focus firing down the Ravagers too. Now they are doing some work on these Roaches. Overall, it's looking a little bit better for Cham. Shin, he
A
is
little
gaining
bit. It's just
some
over
ground
now.
with this second wave of
Freaking up in
reinforcements
supply.
coming in, but with 9 more Roaches about to pop and Cham's forces all kind of converging here. And those mutas putting so much work. They shine in a moment like this one where there's a long, protracted fight of basically equal ground armies. The mutas just targeting the Ravagers in the back get so much done.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the pain really kicks in when they when he's trying to run. GG. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Wham, Cham. Bam.
Wham, Cham,
I
bam,
suck.
thank you.
That's crazy. I don't know what to tell you guys, but that's freaking crazy. How's that possible? Actually, how is it possible? Okay. I can show the important stuff that they linked earlier that I couldn't show is gone. What the hell? You're showing Veto chat? Yeah, showing Veto chat is fine. The problem was the thing above it. Like I couldn't show that. Is the camera link. So that's the only thing. Like Veto chat. I mean, I think it's completely fine. I don't think Solar is going to pull out like some wild racist statements in the Veto chat, you know? And even if he did, I think it might be good to show it. It's like, that is not okay, Solar. Like, you're not going to hide your nastiness, but he doesn't do that, so we're fine. One ley lines. Is there going to be ley lines, Maganata, Persephone? I think he takes Maganata second. I think these are good maps for me. Honestly, the map pool here is better than it is on the current ladder for Protoss, I think. Especially because the Zergs keep vetoing all the new maps. I haven't looked too much into them, so I don't have that much experience. I thought one of them was okay for me. I think Kill Swatch was okay for me. And Sela Ginella also was fine. Ley lines, ba-dam-bum. You got me on my knees, ley lines. Hopeless. Yeah, 3 is going to be Maganata. We need to make some decisions now. So I've played Solar about like 10 maps this year, and I haven't scouted a single time. Then I also didn't scout a single time against Shin in the first series. I feel like my run has got to come to an end against the 12 pool at some point, no? How much longer can I get away with this? I'm not sure. He's playing Terran? No way. If I don't tell him, he has to play PvT. Those are the rules. It's like calling dips, you know? Or shotgun. I'm not going to tell him he needs to switch it. I'm ready. Solar race. Yeah, I'll tell him. 1A, 2A. I love that he's pretending like he has 5 control groups. He has 1 control group for Zerglings and then 1 control group for the Queens. He has 2. 1A and then 2 VVVVVV for inject. When you play at LAN, you're also chilling to music or full focus? I don't know. Sometimes. Oh, wait, I need to piss off. I'm going to mute again, by the way. So I'll see you guys later.
Born shall persevere.
You have not enough minerals.
We win.
You have not enough minerals.
We serve with
You
pride.
have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
You require more Vespine gas. Not enough energy.
Let your will speak. Give us your command.
I am the heart of darkness. State thy...
Ire.
I am the voice of the great.
You have not enough minerals.
Dimensional
The shadows.
an omen.
You require...
Let us begin.
I am... You require my skills.
The threats of Satan lie bare.
You require more Vespine gas.
Combat awaits.
And our window is short.
I am here in the shadows.
Oracle perceive.
I am here in the shadows.
Let's up and how can I guide you? The stars you seek guidance.
I am here.
It shall be.
I am here in the shadows.
Let us.
Research complete.
You seek guidance.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
How can I aid? Let
in a power field. Complete. You have not enough minerals.
An ARD Washikar.
You have not enough minerals.
Let us begin. The
Not enough minerals. My light for life. My Cham. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals. My light for iron. Mineral field. We embrace the glory of battle. We I am. We embrace the Europe. Shadows. Europe. I am. My light for iron. I serve. We. You have not enough minerals. Stay back. You have not enough minerals.
we
My light for iron. Not enough energy.
are free.
We embrace the glory of battle. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Powerful. I am. Direct my vengeance. Mineral field. My light for iron. You require my skill.
The enemy has discovered us.
We embrace the glory of battle. Stay. I embrace the
Oracle perceiving.
My light for iron. Mineral field depleted. Mayo. Upgrade complete.
Come.
My light. We embrace the glory of battle. My
We await.
we
I'm here in the shadows.
We embrace the glory. Return to serve. Mineral field. Harstem data plot. We are wood. Our wings enlightenment. Harstem data plot. Direct my vengeance. We Matrix. We shall stand. We embrace the glory of battle. Harstem data plot. We not we embrace the glory of battle. Destiny Rider exhausted. The merging is complete. We embrace the glory of battle. We stand orange, Shisal. You have not enough.
Glorious combat is upon us.
Harstem, my life for hire.
And let. How can I do it?
We embrace the glory of battle. Dispersing. Upgrade complete.
The threads of fate. Let us, our windowish and empty. Our fates are one.
My life for hire. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. 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 Your probes are under attack. You require more Vespine gas. Your probes are under attack. You have not.
Glory to the Daylom.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Not I. Combat awaits. Give us your.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You require more. You have not enough minerals.
The Templar.
You have not enough energy.
Yes, Executor. Najakar, Nina.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Where should we
Oracle
march?
perceiving. An omen. You seek light. Short. An
Not. We serve pride.
You have not enough minerals.
Combat. Where should
Research complete.
the threat and errant.
give us your.
You must place that in the power field.
Glory to the.
You have
day long. The firstborn shall clear.
You have not enough minerals.
Glory to the day long. The firstborn shall persevere. I have met the enemy.
Upgrade complete.
I am
Where we serve with pride. Glorious combat is upon us. Glory to the day long. Combat awaits.
Our fate.
Yes? Let I
Use.
how can where we Najakar give where we I have met the enemy. Glorious combat is upon us.
Let us
Iron.
an enemy. Our windows.
I have met the enemy.
Base is under attack.
Give us your
Your probes are under attack. Your probes are under attack. Not enough minerals.
The threads of fate lie bare.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not You require more. Yes. Not enough energy.
You seek. We meet our fate.
we.
Are we?
Base is under attack.
Aye, aye, aye. All right. That's it for me today, boys. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll stream again then. So, ciao, ciao.